In my last video for my 30th birthday, I made a top 30 favorite Funko Pops in my entire collection video. Today, we have 30 brand new Funko Pops that we're adding to the collection. These are all vaulted. As you guys can see, we have a ton of boxes. So let's go to get this one started. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel and enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, we have a really fun one. So we have a ton of boxes to rip open and share my haul with you guys. So I did buy myself 30 Funko Pops for my 30th birthday. And of course, with the amount of Pops I have, there are still a lot that I'm after. And this was very easy for me to do just because I have a pretty big wish list. But some of these were probably some of the ones I've been wanting for a very long time. And to be honest, majority of these are not that expensive. So this haul did not cost me too much to get. So I'm really excited to share with you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and put some of these boxes down because there's a lot that we have on the table. And as you guys can see, we have some bigger ones, which means there are a lot that did come from one seller, which was really cool because honestly, I am really happy to get most of the ones that I bought in sets, not having to buy them individually. So that was really cool. And if you guys are wondering how I got these, I got some on eBay, I got some on Mercari, and most of them, the bigger boxes, are from Facebook. So I do like to use Facebook for buying Pops. Usually I try to go there before I go eBay and Mercari. I don't know where to start here, but you know what? Let's do smaller boxes first. Let's start with this box over here. Let's see what we have in our first box, guys. So we're gonna end up with 30 Pops today that we're adding to the collection. And as I said, these are all pretty much vaulted. You can't find these in stores. You can only get these from the secondary market now. So I wanted to make that the goal of today's video. I didn't want to buy 30 Pops that are in a Funko shop or anything like that. I want to make it a little more fun, you know? Hunting down Pops that I've been wanting for a while that are not easy to find. But like I said, these are not really that expensive. They're not on the pricey side. So the first Pop we have, this is actually part of the Funko NFT line, and it is Freddy Funko as Bob Ross. So if you guys have been on this channel, I am a huge fan of the Funko NFT Pops, and currently I have been trying to get all the Freddy Funkos, and for the most part, I did get most of the sets during the original drop, but Bob Ross was one of the sets I did not go for, and I realized since I'm almost basically having all the Freddy Funkos, why not just get the ones I was missing, which was this one and another one. And after that, I'll have every single Freddy Funko from the NFT line. Here's the backside. Check out the card. Really cool. And honestly, I'm not really a big fan of Bob Ross or anything like that. I don't know much about him other than being an artist. But it's still a really cool pop. Let's move on to the next box. All right, how about this one over here? And I don't know which ones have what inside. I do basically know every single pop that I have, obviously, because I did purchase these. But I'm still excited to see what we have up next because I don't know which box has what. So let's see which Pop we have next. All right, coming out next. Which one's this one? Oh, okay. This has been one I've been wanting for a while, and I'm actually shocked how cheap this one is. So this one's awesome. This was part of the Blacklight mystery boxes from the Blacklight Bottle series. Blacklight Battle set. This is awesome. So this is obviously a Freddy Funko. And I have been wanting this one for a while now. We got Freddy Funko as Russell. And this was actually part of the Doug Days short, not the actual Up movie, but still really wanted this one for a while. This one's actually really cheap. It's like $40, $45, which is insane to me because it's a Disney character and it's a really cool looking Freddy Funko. It's limited to 4,000 pieces. There's the backside. I'm honestly shocked at that price, but I'm glad it's that low because I was able to get this guy for my collection finally. And I think he is absolutely adorable. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have next. Let's do this box. So it says eBay on there. And I bought a few of these on eBay, so I'm not sure exactly which one is inside this box. But I know exactly which Pops to expect today. And I'm already sure which ones are the bigger ones, are the ones that I bought in sets from Facebook. So I want to save those for last because there's a ton of Pops in those bigger boxes. Okay. What do we have in this one? Oh, okay. So in my top 30 favorites, I actually had a pop in this line, and I mentioned I want to start to get more pops from this set. This one specifically I bought because it reminds me of my daughter. Right now, she's obsessed with it. We have the flocked Elmo from Sesame Street. This is part of the Sesame Street set, and there's the backside with all the characters. I definitely want to get the flocked ones. So far, now we have Cookie Monster and Elmo, but she is obsessed with Elmo. I actually showed her a picture of this pop on my phone, and she started smiling, so I told myself, you know what, we gotta get it. I can't wait to share this with her. She'll probably smile and want it. Maybe I'll get her the non-flocked one just because it's not that expensive and just give it to her, but it's a really cool pop for sure, and I definitely want to get some more of the flocked ones from Sesame Street to add to the collection. All right, so we have 4 small boxes left, and then we have 3 big ones. I want to finish up the small boxes. Here's another one. Let's see what we have this one. All right. So, okay. So once again, we have another NFT pop. I don't want you guys to see it. Let me get it out of the bubble first. So this was once again another set that I originally passed on, which is why I didn't have it. But like I said, I do want to get all the NFT Freddy Funkos in my collection. And I do want to share a pretty cool short once I get them all. So next one is the Star Trek Blacklight Freddy Funko. And this one's actually really nice. I have never seen any Star Trek movies, which is why I did not have this pop and why I skipped on an NFT set. But like I said, I do want to try to get every single NFT Freddy Funko. And if I'm not mistaken, I was only missing Bob Ross and this one. And I'm just waiting on the ones that haven't been shipped out yet. But other than that, I should have every single NFT Freddy Funko now. And this one's actually really cool. The backside right there is the card. And although I don't know anything about Star Trek, I do have to say, being a Blacklight Freddy Funko, this is a really neat one. Now let's go ahead and check out the next box we have over here and see what we got next. It's pretty funny because even though I know what we have in these boxes, I don't know what's in each, so it's pretty exciting to see what comes up next. All right, let's see what we got inside the... Oh, yes. Okay. So this has been a set that I've been wanting to complete for a while now. I think I'm only missing one more after this one, but it's been really hard to find authentic ones. I know for sure this one's authentic because it's on Facebook, and I got a lot of feedback regarding this seller. So next up we have the original Patrick from the first SpongeBob set. I have been wanting this one. I know he looks a little funny, but I love SpongeBob. And in hopes of having a SpongeBob NFT set in the future, I want to get caught up and get the original set completed. So Patrick was one of the 2 that I'm still missing. And he looks great. Really awesome, funny looking pop. But overall, I think he looks amazing. And in the backside, you can see the original characters. So I'm only missing Mr. Krabs now. And he's another one that has been faked. It's really hard to find real ones. So I'm keeping an eye out for that one next. But I'm glad I have basically this whole set about to be completed, so I'm really excited about that. But this is definitely a really exciting one to get to the collection. We're almost done with the smaller boxes. We actually only have 2 left. I'm getting an idea of which one this is because it's big enough for 2 pops, and I know for sure outside of all the bigger orders, I had 1 set of 2, so I know which one's in that one. And I kind of also know which one's in this one just because I kind of just remember now which ones I'm still missing. And basically all the other ones I'm still missing I bought in sets. So this one I'm really excited for, which is why I'm opening it up first. I'm actually really excited for this one too. I'm excited for all of these. But this one, I'll tell you a little story about it. So this was a movie I watched during quarantine. And I so loved it, especially because it was actually really relatable during that time. But this pop is just incredible, and it's another one that I believe has been faked. But I know for sure this is authentic, so I wanted to get it for the collection. Let me go ahead and hide the box for you guys so you don't see exactly what we have yet. But let me get them out. Oh yes, this is a really cool one, guys. Alright, you ready to see it? Alright, 3, 2, 1. We have V for Vendetta. This movie is incredible, guys. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend you check it out. But this pop looks fantastic. This pop actually does have a metallic variant as well, which was a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. And there's a really cool Freddy Funko of him, which is really expensive, but I'm just glad I finally have this pop. I love the design on this guy, and he looks really cool. He's a pretty nice sized pop as well. And then the backside, you can see the actual box art looks amazing as well. So this movie is really cool. I don't know if it's still on Netflix, but that's where I watched it during quarantine. But I highly recommend checking out this movie. It's so good. And this pop is definitely a really exciting one to add to the collection. And now let's go ahead and open up our last smaller box and see what we have. So I already know what's inside here because it's the only box that was big enough for 2 pops. And this is another really great movie. There's multiple movies in this series, and I absolutely love them. And they're actually doing a new prequel movie for this. So I have been wanting these 2 for a long time, and I decided right now to get them before they go up in value because they have been going up slowly. And I think they're going to go up even more just because of how popular these movies are. And they're actually really, really great. So let's see what we have in this one. So we've got from, wait up, let me actually do this again. I don't want you guys to see them. I want you to see them at the same time. We have these awesome pops from The Hunger Games. We've got PETA as well as Katniss. So these 2 have been on my wish list for quite a while. These look amazing. Check it out. So first up, we have PETA. So check that pop out. He looks exactly like himself from the movie. And my favorite from the movies are the second one, Catching Fire. That's my favorite one of them all. I absolutely love it. And then you guys can see the rest of the set. But these 2 are the ones I really wanted the most. The other favorite characters haven't been made in pop form yet, but never know, maybe they will make more. Next one was Katniss. She looks absolutely incredible. Really awesome. I love the box art on these as well. Definitely one of the coolest movies for series. I actually like them all very much, but Catching Fire was the second one that I really liked. I think that was the second one. I don't remember the title's name, but I'm pretty sure it was Catching Fire. The one with the time clock and everything. I absolutely love that one. But once again, there's the backside. You can see there's multiple Katniss pops. But of course, I had to go with the original. This one looks the best. So now we're down to our 3 big boxes over here. And I kind of want to see which one's the heaviest. Save that one for last. Because I know one of these has more boxes than the rest of them. So, okay, this one's pretty light. This one's about the same weight. Okay, this one's the heavy one. So this one we'll save for last. Let's go right. Let's start with this box over here. Okay. Sometimes you got to get yourself some birthday gifts, you know, and honestly, I did make a poll, and that was the most voted after the video I just made, which was 30 favorite pops. It was very close, 30 pops to buy for my birthday, so I did that as well, as you guys can see. And honestly, I'm so glad I did because all these pops that I have were ones I wanted for a very long time, so I'm glad I finally got these for the collection. This one is another really exciting set. So this is actually the first box where they're all from the same set. It was really hard to find these all from one seller, especially because these are very hard to find in very good condition. For the most part, these are in good condition. Some might have very minor shelf wear, but that's okay. Okay, so we have the Peanuts gang. So up first, we have Charlie Brown, of course. And honestly, I love Peanuts, and I've been wanting these pops for so long. I'm surprised these are actually very cheap for the most part. So definitely glad to get these for the collection. And this one is a really cool one. There's a Freddy Funko as Charlie Brown, and he's on my wish list, but he's very expensive, like $700. So for now, I'll stick to just the normal Charlie Brown. There's the back of the box. So you'll notice one of these characters I don't have in the box because I actually already have it in my collection. So you'll see in a bit which one I'm talking about. Next one we have is Lucy. Check that one out. This one's really cute. I absolutely love the set, and I'm really hoping they make more Peanuts pops in the future. It would be awesome to make an NFT set for these as well. And then after that, we have Linus. This one's actually really funny. This one's really cool. Okay. And then after that, we have Sally, Charlie Brown's sister. That one's another really cute one. They're all actually adorable. And then last but not least, we have an Emerald City Comic Con exclusive, Peppermint Patty. So those are all the ones we picked up for our Peanuts collection. As you guys can see, the only one we did not get is Snoopy and Woodstock. That's because I actually already had that one in my collection. I have the flocked variant, which is definitely one of my favorite flocked pops I own. So since I already see that this box says Australia, I know what we have inside this one. And I don't know how to open this one. This one's a little funky. The box is a little weird. Okay, let's start with the tapes. Let's just remove the tapes and then see how it goes from there. Looks like if we get this part out as well. Okay, let's get that out. Come on. Is that good? Okay, we got it. All right. Oh yes, I'm so excited for this set. Once again, another set that I've been wanting for a while. I actually do have some pops from this set already, but we did not have these. So, all right. Let's check it out. So first one we have is Baby Puss from Flintstones. I love Flintstones. Definitely one of the shows I grew up watching. And I've been wanting to get the rest of the collection that I'm missing. So that was the one that I started off with from the box. And then let's see what we have next. Hoppy the Hopperoo. How adorable is this one? I really love Flintstones. Like I said, it's definitely one of my favorite shows from Hanna-Barbera. And then after that, we have some highly valued ones, which I'm so stoked to get as well. We have Pebbles, as well as Bam Bam. These two are limited to 8,000 each, so I'm surprised they have a really nice value considering that limited edition size is not super low. 8,000 is pretty high, to be honest, but nowadays I feel like all Funko Shop exclusives are over 15,000 pieces, so that's about half what the normal count is nowadays. So these are definitely harder to come by, and who doesn't love these two? I feel like they're definitely some of the most loved characters from Flintstone, so it explains their values. But I was not really that crazy about Funko Pops at that time when these released. I don't remember when they released. I feel like I was collecting at that time, but I was very picky. Probably during my only Disney collecting time. So there was a time where I just collected Disney. Sometimes I miss those times because now my collection is just all over the place. And then the last two we have, of course, we had to get Fred and Barney. These two are absolutely incredible. So I do have the Fruity Pebbles variants, but I've always wanted the originals, so I'm glad I finally got these. And now we're down to my final box, which I think is the one I'm most excited for, honestly, because these pops have been ones I've been wanting for a long time. And once again, it's been hard to find these, and especially from one seller selling them all. But even better is I have two different sets in these that I found from the same seller, and both of these sets I've been wanting for a very long time. So let's go to check them out. Oh, this is a heavy box, guys. I think I have like 10 pops in here. Something like that. It should be 10 or 12. I don't remember exactly, but this does complete the 30 count, that's for sure. Okay. Yes. All right, I'm excited. I don't know if you guys can see them yet, but first up, we have the penguins from Madagascar. So Madagascar is definitely one of my favorite DreamWorks movies, and I am still shocked they haven't made pops of all the characters. But luckily, we do have the penguins. This was from their movie, not the Madagascar movie, but their original movie of them alone. And first one we have is Kowalski. So this one's a really cool one. I love the way they made these. And the next one we have is Rico. Okay. What else do we have in here? Oh, these are kind of tight in the box, but at least they're in protectors. Should be nice. Next one is the limited 1,000 piece Rico. So you guys can see he's holding something different in this one. It looks like a hammer versus the other one having the bomb. So I love the penguins. They're absolutely hilarious. And then next one we have is Private. I can't remember which one's my favorite one. I haven't seen this movie in a long time. And then last one is Skipper. This one was a con exclusive. I don't know which condo. I can't really tell by the sticker, but it's a shared sticker. He's all cheesed up. So this one's really cool. I love that one, how it came out. This might be my favorite one of all the pops. So I can't remember which one was my favorite in the movie though, but last one that we have not picked up is Short Fuse. I don't really remember that character as well, so I don't know if I want that one yet, but I'm glad I got the penguins, and honestly, I'm still shocked that they have not made any pops for the rest of the Madagascar characters. It's definitely one of my favorites from DreamWorks as well. Here's another one of my most favorite movies from DreamWorks, and these are pops I've been wanting for a very long time. First up, we have Astrid. These are part of the How to Train Your Dragon 2 set, and I love this one. I love all three of the movies, but I think the second one was my favorite, if I'm not mistaken, and this pop looks fantastic. And then after that, we have Hiccup. Another great looking pop for sure. These pops are so hard to find in good condition, so I'm glad I finally got these. And even better, I found them all together, which was a lot better, especially finding them with the penguins too. And then next one we have is Hook Fang. This might be my favorite one of these. I don't know. They're all really cool, but I really like this one. I always thought it was a really nice mold. Plus, I love the dragons, of course. And then, of course, we also have Barf and Belch. Another really awesome mold. These look fantastic. I feel like some of the older Funko Pops were so well done, and I wonder what they look like if they make these as a new set. I definitely feel like they'll add more details to them, but I really do like these as older Pops. They did a great job on these. And then the next one we have is Stormfly. This one has some really nice colors, and it's a pretty big pop, so I do think this one's really nice as well. All the dragons look great. And of course, last but not least, we have to have Toothless. So this one does not look as good as the newer Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon 3 that they made, but I of course had to get it to complete the set. And honestly, I love Toothless. He's such a great character. Definitely one of my favorites from the DreamWorks movies, but I'm so glad to finally pick up this set. And honestly, I love How to Train Your Dragon, so I'd like to see some more pops in the future as well. So before we take a final look at all the 30 pops all together, I want to share what we have inside this box. So this is actually for my wife for my birthday, and I am super excited for this. So I saw this on Facebook, and I showed it to her. I was like, I really want it, but I don't know if I should get it. And then she said, get it. I want to buy it for you for your birthday. So I know it's inside here, but it still means a lot to me coming from her, especially because I have always told myself, if I get a pop like this for my collection, it has to be Lion King. It has to be Lion King or Wall-E. But Lion King, of course, was always my top want. So this is something that I never thought I'd own. All thanks to her, I actually got this for the collection, and I'm so excited for it. So, I don't know if you guys could already take a guess what we have inside this, but you guys see anything? Oh man, this is super exciting. Oh, it's all taped up. Let's just rip it open. Let's just rip it open. This is so cool. I can't believe I actually got this for my collection. Check it out, guys. We have our very first prototype, and probably my only that I'll ever have for the collection. What a perfect one for my collection. We have Rafiki holding baby Simba. I absolutely love this. I'm so thankful to have this in my collection, all thanks to my wife. She is the best. I love this pop so much. Check it out. It's all white. Oh, it's so cool. I am a huge fan of The Lion King, easily my favorite movie of all time, and this has to be the best pro to get. I would absolutely go bonkers if I saw the Hakuna Matata movie moment as a prototype. I would definitely go crazy for that and try to get it, but this has to be my favorite prototype to possibly get for my collection. I think it is absolutely perfect, and I love it. So once again, here we have all 30 Funko Pops that I picked up for my collection. Starting it off with the Flintstones, we have Fred, Barney, Pebbles, Bam Bam, Hoppy the Hopperoo, Baby Puss, and then we have two Freddy Funkos from the NFT line that I was missing, which is Star Trek and Bob Ross. Then we have Freddy Funko as Russell. We have the flocked Elmo from Sesame Street. Then we have Katniss and Peeta from the Hunger Games. We have V for Vendetta, the original Patrick from the very first SpongeBob set. One of my favorites I picked up, the How to Train Your Dragon 2 set, Toothless, Barf and Belt, Hook Fang, Stormfly, Astrid, and Hiccup. Really awesome set right there. Then the penguins from Madagascar, we have Skipper, Kowalski, Rico, Private, and then the other Rico, which is limited to 1,000 pieces. Then the Peanuts gang, we have Charlie Brown, Linus, Lucy, Sally, and Peppermint Patty. So these were all the pops that I added to my collection. Let me know in the comments below which of these was your favorite. So that's all I have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about the 30 pops I purchased for my collection? I definitely enjoyed doing this as all of these were on my wish list for a very long time. But my personal favorite that I picked up had to be the How to Train Your Dragon set. I have been wanting these for a very long time and it's been hard to find them. Luckily, I found them all together and in pretty good condition considering how old they are. But that's definitely one of my favorite DreamWorks movies. All three of them are incredible. I'm surprised a lot of DreamWorks movies still don't have pops. Or if they have pops, they haven't made a lot of other ones yet. So Shrek, they've only done Shrek, Donkey, Puss in Boots. They're missing a lot of other characters still. Madagascar, we only have the penguins. And then How to Train Your Dragon, they've been doing pretty good on that set. And then we still haven't had any pops for other sets. So there's no Rise of the Guardians, El Dorado, Prince of Egypt, Ants, the list is endless. And then Kung Fu Panda, they only have Po and Tigress, which I still don't have those. I definitely need to get those next. But I'm surprised because DreamWorks is incredible. I love those movies. And honestly, there's a lot they can still do. So hopefully in the future, we'll see some more DreamWorks pops to add to the collection. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys like in the next ones. Thank you all for watching and peace.